Today I have this 2022 Jeep Wrangler in for ceramic coating and interior detail. The exterior is relatively new and just needs a deep cleaning. There are some areas that need a little bit of paint correction, but overall this vehicle is in very good shape. The owner of this vehicle has a few pets, so we're going to focus on dog hair removal and cleaning the carpets when we detail the interior of this vehicle. I'm starting off with a wheel detail and bug removal on the outside before moving the vehicle to the inside and doing a rinseless wash in the garage. The wheels were cleaned using Glass Parency Wheel and Tire, which does a very good job of pulling dirt and grime from the tires. The rims were cleaned using P&S Brake Buster diluted 5 parts to 1 in an IK foamer, which was all that was needed for these gloss black rims. The front grille and bumper were hit with P&S Bug Off, which was left to dwell for a few minutes to begin to break down the bug guts that accumulated on the front of this vehicle. This was effective enough to remove the majority of the bug guts when rinsed with a pressure washer, and any remaining bug guts would be removed during the clay step anyways. The drawer jambs were cleaned using a mixture of Koshkimi Polestar diluted at 20 parts to 1 and a super soft Mac Shine detailing brush to remove all the dirt and grime that had accumulated in the door jambs. This vehicle was rinsed and then pulled into the garage. I've switched to using rinseless for the majority of my details because it gives me the flexibility to do the wash process in my garage later at night where the majority of my details occur. Here I'm doing a pre-soak of a rinseless solution mixed 1 ounce to 2 gallons of water. This begins the encapsulation process of any dirt that may have been left onto the vehicle after the initial rinse. To make accessing and cleaning the rear door a little easier, I removed the spare tire. For the rinseless wash, I'm using a solution of McKee's 914 diluted 2 ounces in 4 gallons of water. The rinseless solution was left on the vehicle to act as an additional clay lubricant, and using Glass Parency's iron remover, I clayed the entire vehicle, which gave me the ability to remove the iron particles and the bonding contaminants in one shot. A second rinseless wash was performed on the vehicle once the clay was complete to ensure that all of the iron remover was cleaned off. Once the exterior was washed, it was time to move on to the interior. I started with the air blowout gun to remove any dust and dirt that have been sitting on the surfaces, and then proceeded with P&S Express Interior to clean all of the interior surfaces. The most difficult part of this interior detail was the dog hair removal and carpet cleaning of this rear area. The dog hair was easily removed using the lily brush and vacuum. The carpets were cleaned using the carpet cleaning system from P&S, which is a 3-part cleaner, including a enzyme cleaner, a carpet cleaner, and then a peroxide finisher. Terminator is an enzyme-based cleaner that is used to pre-treat all stains in the carpets. This will make the cleaning process easier once we get to step 2 and 3. Copper Bomber is step 2 in the cleaning process, which removes dirt and stains from the carpets. This is the shampoo step in the cleaning process. The peroxide finisher is used to neutralize the cleaning agents in Carpet Bomber and restore the carpet back to a neutral pH level. The rear driver's side door had some water spots that were not easy to remove. I started with the least aggressive method of using a brush in Express Interior to try to agitate a little bit more, which was unsuccessful. Then I moved on to a scrub pad and Express Interior to get a little more aggressive, and this was still unsuccessful. So I moved on to a magic eraser using very light pressure and Express Interior to see if this would pull those water spots out, and that was still unsuccessful. Using a magic eraser is always my last resort because using aggressive pressure with a magic eraser can leave dull spots on interior panels. All leather seats were cleaned using a rag soaked in rinseless solution and then protected using leather conditioner. The paint on this vehicle was in very good shape and just needed a light polish to prepare for the coating. The entire vehicle was polished using green Lake Country pads and McKee's spray polish. Once a panel has been polished, I use a rag soaked in rinseless as my medium for removing polish residue. I found that this provides a safer method of removing the polish without introducing any additional scratches. The rinseless solution does a better job of breaking down the polish and removing it from the surface than a panel prep does on its own. Using rinseless solution to remove polish residue is one of the many tips that I picked up from Ivan LaCroix, who runs a detailing channel called Detailer's Business Academy. If you want to learn more efficiency tips and how to run a better detailing business, check out his channel at Detailer's Business Academy. There were some minor scratches on the rear bumper under the spare tire that needed to be polished out. These scratches were polished out using Buff & Shine Euro pads and Koshkemi H9 as a more aggressive polish, and then followed up using the Green Light Country pad and McKee's spray polish as a finisher. The entire vehicle was wiped down using Glassparency's panel prep in preparation for the coating. All painted surfaces and plastics were coated using Glassparency's graphene coating and received 2 layers to provide the full 5 years of protection. The coating was applied and left to cure for a few minutes before leveling with one towel and then buffing off with a second.